welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to use. So let's open up the book and find a space for this one. So this is another grid tangle, but I really do not like this grid kind, but the tangle itself is really pretty. I'm using my Micron PN for this one, and I'm gonna pop it in right here. It is yet another bold tangle. So I'm going to start with my first lines for the grid, and I'm gonna do them around a finger wide. There we go. And then we need this zigzag so that we are going to make triangular shapes. And I really think it's so difficult. So I'm just gonna make a zigzag here on this line, just because I think that will make it easier a tiny bit. So I'm gonna do it the opposite way on the next line. And so on. That's the way I'm gonna do it. Because I think these zigzag grids here can be kind of difficult to do. Because they're just like making the lines and then turning the page and then making the next set of lines, and for me that never works out, so I'm doing it like this. But do it in the way you like. So I'm going to find a place like this where I have all the lines coming together, and then I'm gonna go in and pop in a petal starting from the connection of all these lines here. So it's kind of a teardrop. I'm just popping a teardrop in there. Then I find the next one and I do the same. Oh, that was a small one. And I'm gonna do this everywhere in these triangular corners here. So I'm gonna have one up here as well. And I have a corner here, so I will have the petals in that corner as well. And here we have some of the corner. And I have a corner down here, so I'm just trying to figure out where these petals would be. And here we can very well see where to put the petals. I think that's it. Then I'm going to find a line like this one, and I am gonna color in all the triangular bases here, but not the flowers, so it's a lot of coloring. There will be a lot of coloring on this one as it is a bold pattern. I might have to find another pen for this because this one is dying on me. So I'm following, so this all is going to be black. And please just take your time and relax in your hands and your shoulders. And just enjoy each of your strokes. You could of course have used some other color than black. But as I told you, on this page I am going back to basics and I am just doing black and white. Remember to breathe. Maybe even loosen your grip around your pen. Don't choke it. We don't want to choke the pen. No need to kill your pen if you can avoid it. Then you will just have to find another one. So I'm jumping this one here and going into this strip here. So that will be this little corner and that up here only. So that's not that much. We can do that. There we go. Then I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna find the flower pieces on the piece here that we didn't color in, and I'm going to color in these petals on the flowers on the white part, so that we have this one thing is white and the other thing is black. So here it is, the white, no, the black flower. So this one is going to be black. These are staying white. This, and this will be black. And this one. Then I'm going to this ribbon here where everything is white, and I'm coloring in the petals that I am marking right here. Actually, I think I should have a tiny bit of a petal right there. Oh, I have this little piece down here as well. And now it's just time to color in these pieces. Personally, I really like this pattern. I just have a hard time with the grid, so if any of you have a solution on how to make the grid somehow easier, then please let me know. But for now, the triangular zigzag pattern in one of these lines, and then just mirroring it in the next line and so on, that's just working for me right now. But if there is an easier way, I really would love to know. Okay, up here. Yeah, this pin really is dying on me. But I don't feel like going in and finding another one. So this will have to do. It's kind of weird. It's like here and there it's kind of giving totally up on me, and then it's kind of working fine again for a few seconds, and then it kind of dies again. It's like it don't wanna work on me half the time. Oh well, I might have to find another one soon. So that's it. That's a pattern. There's nothing more to it than that. So let's do some shading. I have my paper here where I can use my graphite, and then I can take my Tortillion, pick up the graphite from the paper, and then use that to make my shadings. This way I don't have to be too careful around the black parts. Like that. Turn my page. And again, take up some of the graphite and then just pop it down on the paper. You can always do it directly on the paper like we normally do, but sometimes this trick is actually pretty neat, like where you have a lot of ink on your paper. You might want to do this one instead. And then you can also kind of avoid getting the graphite onto the black areas so that it is turning into this shiny gray thingy. I think that's perfect. We could put some of the white charcoal here, kind of making a highlight with that right here, using my Tortillion for the white, and then I'm just going flat down and circle motions to soften that out. I think that looks pretty. So that is the pattern for today. I really like this pattern. It was this one. I hope you enjoyed that one. So oops, sorry about that. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.